I wanted to touch a couple of things because the press is doing a terrible job on it about corona and the COVID-19 infection and immunity. They're still putting out lots of articles that seem to, stoke the fears that immunity to COVID-19 is going to be very short term, and things of that nature. There's little evidence to believe that. The people who had SARS have been proven that they are immune to COVID-19. And the important tell in that is that SARS, the last case of SARS was 17 years ago. So immunity to the antibodies are virtually identical for the two diseases, because the two diseases are virtually identical, except for COVID-19 is obviously much weaker than SARS was, much less dangerous. So it is very likely that the COVID-19 antibodies will last a long, long, long time. Also along the immunity lines, it's becoming increasingly obvious that for some weird reason there is a large built-in immunity in our human population against COVID-19, and one of the possible reasons for that is being explored now is a thing called Corona B. And Corona B is a common virus in farm animals and mice and rodents, bats, squirrels, rodents. And you could catch it by cleaning out closets where rodents have been living and pooping or whatever, or you could catch it by being around horses or cows or pigs, or things like that. But the thing about Corona B is when humans catch it, you don't even notice you had it. It gets in your digestive tract and might give you a tiny bit of upset, but nothing significant. And eventually your body overcomes it and develops antibodies. The Corona B antibodies appear to be, many of them, identical to the COVID-19 antibodies. And so having had Corona B may be what's giving a large percentage of the population resistance to COVID-19. It has been noticed in numerous countries that a great number of people who work on farms and with farm animals seem, even if they get exposed, seem much less likely to get COVID and much less likely to get it in a serious way. So that's not cast in stone, but it is at this point the strongest suspicion they have. And that would be very good news. It also would explain why COVID-19 did not go through India and just exterminate the place, because the way those people live packed in like sardines, it should have just cleaned them out. And some people have said it may be the chloroquine that they're taking, and that may be playing a part. But COVID B would be a good explanation, because there are so many freaking rats in India. Everybody lives around them all the time. They have in the cities there and stuff, they have people who just make a living catching and killing rats and turning them in for their meager bounties. There's that many rats. So anyway, that was just a few things on the immunity that I wanted to say, and a few things I wanted to kind of clear up from what's going on in the press. You guys have an awesome week.